China, you need to stop. Grab a drink because this is going to be a very interesting one.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Divine UMEH and welcome to the experience where you come to experience all things divine. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick chit chat and get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my very quick makeup, to be honest, because nobody has time for any contour and highlights. I mean, the sun is hot, it's hot out there, people are dying, like we cannot be doing any contouring and highlights, so we're just gonna look nice. So quick get ready with me and then let's just catch up on what is really going on right now. So first things first, can we just say like how fast this whole pandemic is spreading, to be honest? Like currently here in Nigeria, it started like a joke, to be honest. Like, you know how we Africans don't really take anything seriously. So when it started out in Nigeria, it was like a joke, like ha ha ha, it's not really for us, we can't get it. You can't survive in Nigeria, it's not for the black man, ha ha ha. And before you know it, we just went from like 0 to 100 real quick. I think currently we're in there's about 1,200 and something cases right now as I'm making this video. Like it's mind-boggling. Like how did we go from having no case to having like 1,200 and something? So I'm gonna start out by first priming my face. Funny how it started because the government here announced like a 2 weeks lockdown and everybody was panic buying and panic shopping and like, you know, after 2 weeks everything will be back to normal. I mean, you know how we Nigerians are like, don't worry, this thing won't survive here, 2 weeks and we'll be fine. 2 weeks is over and the lockdown is still on because the cases were just on the rise. Like it was like 100, 200, the next day you wake up 400, next day you wake up 1,000, next day you wake up 1,200. It's like, how is there a national lockdown and people are still going out? Like, how the hell is this even spreading? And then the government had to announce like another 2 weeks lockdown. So far we've been at home 1 month and a few days.
So right now I'm just going ahead to fill in my eyebrows. I'm using an eyebrow pencil. As you can see, I've done the first eye, I'm doing the second one.
Everybody's just confused. Like, we've stayed at home for 1 month and this case is drastically increasing. What are we going to do? Like, what is the next call of action? What is the government going to do next? And it's so hilarious because, excuse my French, because when this started out and they were like, oh, there's a lockdown, make sure you don't come out, make sure you stay indoors, make sure you work from home, do this, do that. Trust the typical Nigerian was still going out. Like, you will still go out and you will see people on the road. People were going out to buy stuff. People were crowded in places. Like, people were not taking this thing seriously at all. And then it now got to the stage where the government was giving like free food to people who couldn't afford like to eat and stuff. And then you will see like large crowd of people of like gathering in places and like, do these people don't see the impact of what is happening in other countries? Like, why are we playing with our lives like this? And I'm just thinking, like, recently there was like a very important person in government died and then they had to do a burial and there was like a mass gathering of a lot of people and they were all wearing masks and all, but there was just so much crowd. Some people were even touching their faces and stuff. Like, I saw the video of it and I was like, are we a joke to you guys? Like, there's a lockdown, why the hell are we doing a burial of someone that passed away through the virus? Like, I guess he's an important person, but like whatever it is, like you shouldn't have people gathering around. It's not even safe. Like,
so I'm just going in now with a setting spray to just make my face a bit moist and then go in with the foundation.
Like, how do we go from walking into the stores to get whatever we want to queuing up for like 3 hours to just buy toilet rolls? Like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? And you know what I find more hilarious? What the fuck am I doing? This is why the beauty gurus don't chat and do makeup. We can fix this, don't panic. We can fix this. I honestly don't even think I need this much foundation. I don't know what came over me. I think the craziest thing for me right now though is the whole racism thing that happened a few weeks ago in China and Nigeria. Like, the Chinese were mistreating the Nigerians, sending them out of their homes, and there was just all this racism. I mean, it just took my mind back to an incident that happened in Nigeria a while back, where there was a Chinese restaurant that was stopping blacks from getting into the restaurants. Like, they were not going to serve black people, and like, you're in Nigeria, like you're in my country, we actually let you stay here and set up a business, and then you say you don't want to serve black people or Nigerian people, that you want to serve Chinese. Like make it make sense. Can someone just make it make sense? China, you need to stop. You just need to stop that. Like, this is such a crucial time for the whole world right now. I feel like the only thing we should be spreading right now is love. Any other thing contrary to that should just be in the dustbin. Yesterday I was going through YouTube and I saw a video where a guy was saying that China plans to colonize Africa, and it just got me thinking. I don't know, I'm just thinking, like, I'm just wondering, like, the way the whole pandemic started, and now China is free and they've opened their schools and they're going on with their lives and open up their businesses, and the rest of the world is just like sinking in and struggling. It's just like, what is going on? And China is giving out loans to all these countries, all these African countries that cannot pay up. Is that like a plot to make them indebted to them so that they can take over the economy? I don't know. Like, if you ask me, who am I going to ask? So I'm just thinking, like, how is this whole economy going to be after the whole pandemic? Like, how is the economy going to be? Because we've lost so much right now. People are getting laid off from their jobs. Like, a lot of offices are now realizing that they don't need that much staff because they can't even actually pay them. People are at home right now that are not earning anything. Like, some of us are quite fortunate that we get to work during this pandemic and we still get paid, but some people are not getting paid anything. And it just like, I just keep on thinking, like, how are they supposed to feed their families? How are they supposed to survive? How are they supposed to cope? I can't be the only one having all these conversations. I know for a fact that we're going to get through this, but when? When is all this even going to be over? Kids are home. Some of them are, virtually learning, like, from home screens. I mean, I know that if I was a kid, I would just carry last because I hate anything online, to be honest. I hate online courses, I hate online classes. I take them though if I don't have an option, but I hate them, to be honest. So I'm just like thinking about the kids that have to learn. I mean, it's already hard enough learning in the classroom, now you're learning through a computer.
So I'm just going in right now with some powder, trying to dry out the foundation.
I told you guys, this is not a makeup tutorial, so like, don't even judge my technique right now. Just whatever you see, just take it like that. Put some eyeshadow because I love my eyeshadow. What are we going with today? Let's see. Brown. Guys, I don't know, by the time you watch this video, it might just be meaningless to you, to be honest, but I feel like I really just needed to say this. I don't know what... I can't be the only one who doesn't know what is going on right now. Like, we're all in this abyss of knowledge and information, and we don't even know like what is going on. Like, a few days ago we were all doing Dirty December. Ooh, like, how do we go from Dirty December to like very neat, clean April? Like, there's been this debate online of people saying, oh, you know what, it's okay for you to be non-productive this lockdown and just chill. Like, we're going through a global pandemic and you don't have to be, you just have to survive, you don't have to do anything. And then there's these people who are saying, this is the best time for you to get your life together. Work out, kill yourself, read online course, hang yourself on a tree, run out on the streets, connect with that loved one, make phone calls, do those stupid shit. I mean, there are those two kind of people, but for me, I think I'm just like sitting in the fence, because some days I just wake up and I'm like, what is life? Am I even going to, like, I might just be going through like an online course and I'll be like, after this knowledge, am I going to leave tomorrow to even use this knowledge that I'm gaining? Please let me just sleep. And then some days I wake up and I'm like, no, I have all this free time, I need to create content, I need to work hard, I need to do this for my future. So I'm just like sitting on the fence with this. I don't know if you guys are also like in this dilemma of like if you guys are like in this dilemma of like not knowing how to handle this lockdown, it's totally okay. I think we'll all figure it out at some point if this whole thing blows over. If it doesn't, we'll still survive. This makeup didn't really go as planned. We're just gonna go in for the blush now. I'm not even going to tell people how to feel, if they should be productive, or if they should be less productive. Just do whatever makes you alive. If doing stuff and, you know, staying productive makes you feel normal or makes you feel happy or keeps your mental health in a good state, do that. If sleeping all day in your PJs and not showering for 3 days makes you feel like a human being, then please do that. I'm not even here to tell you what to do because I haven't even figured myself out yet. So I'm just gonna put my eyeliner now, and then I will do my mascara, and then that's all for this makeup look. So guys, that brings us to the end of this makeup look. Is there any difference? Do I look more like a human being now that I've thrown on some makeup? I know I look like trash. I don't know why I always feel like makeup is going to fit me, and then I go and I spend this hour and I spend this time to do makeup and I still look like trash. I still do it anyway because society said we need makeup to be pretty, so I have to do what society said. Whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me / chit chat. I just want to conclude by saying the cases are rising by the day, and it could actually be nerve-wracking if you pay attention to the numbers. You could just go mad, to be honest. So I'd say just be careful of the kind of news that you consume. Stay safe, stay sane. Do whatever you need to do to feel okay. If you need to rest. If you need to not shower and just be in bed for 1 week, do that. If you need to exercise or read a book, do that as well. Just do whatever you need to do to survive this, because I'm sure this is not going to last forever. That's for a fact. It's going to end at some point and we're going to move on with our lives. Amidst all of this chaos going on, let's continue to spread love, especially you know, to one another. Let's not discriminate. Let's stop racism. Let's stop discrimination. Let's just end this whole mindset and this whole colonization and exploitation, and like, let's just coexist in love and peace and harmony. To be honest, that's all I just want you. If you don't take anything out of this message, just take out love. So if you're watching this, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you light, and I'm sending you my beautiful face. So till next time, see ya.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it